is Brooke with the Junk Parlor, and I just got back from picking and I am ready to show you what I found. So if you like seeing what goodies I come home with, make sure you like the video and click subscribe. Know that you can get all of these items during my Facebook live sales every Sunday at 7 p.m. and Tuesdays at noon. That is Central Time over on the Junk Parlor Facebook page. I have also started a new subscription group. So if you want first dibs to items, so you want to see them before anyone else gets to see them, then you are going to want to subscribe, and I am putting that down below, a link for you. It is just $4.99 a month, and then you get first dibs on things. So you would be the first person to see this video, or one of the first people to see this video, along with the other people in the subscription group. So before it goes on a Facebook sale. So thanks so much for watching, and let me know what you are interested in. Left the house at like 5:30 this morning, and for whatever reason, I'm feeling sleepy today. Don't think I drank enough coffee. I'm weird, and I do not like drinking coffee in the vehicle. I don't know why. It's just weird. Probably because I don't like travel mugs. I just like a cup. So we're gonna go quickly through our show and tell. We've got a duck decoy here. It does have a little bit of damage on the tail. This one is a lifelike decoy. Can't read the name, it's in cursive. Jeff something maybe is kind of what it looks like. Not sure if the lighting is better or worse for you, but I really like those for whatever reason. Then we have a film canister. This one is empty. It's been polyurethaned, and then somebody has like decoupaged some flowers on it, but I still really like it. Great for a riser or just simply hang on the wall. And then a reminder that if you see price tags, they're not my prices, so don't let that influence you on if you say that you're interested in something or not. But if you see the prices, I buy from a lot of people who buy from a lot of people who are like closing your shop. The prices mean nothing. This one even already has an old bulb in it. I love when they have the flash with them because they look good sitting on your shelf. Okay, we have some clocks. There's another one somewhere, but not right here in this pile. And then I grabbed a couple of little white saucepans. They don't match. One has a black handle and one has a white handle, but they would look super cute together. And then this one says, looks like 18 cm is the label. It also has a pour spout on it, which I like. We have a level, just a little guy. I like how it's tapered there on the end. Most of them that I get are not like that. And then for whatever reason, this person had a ton of lids, and the longer that we are together, you will realize that lots of things don't come with their lids. And so I do randomly just grab lids. One, I will sell the lid, but also just to keep in my stash because, you know, the likelihood that something actually matches up, not always that good, but if you have enough of them, then you can normally find something that works. Okay, I had sold all of my buttons, so I bought a bunch of buttons because I need them for a project for my 25 days of Christmas. And I thought, I wonder if there's a hole in one of these because there are just random buttons on the ground or on the bottom of the box. So I need to use these for a project, and then I'm going to sell them, but I need some, well, what color am I going to get? White, green, and red, I think is what I need. Okay, then there are a bunch of these little, a bunch by, I think I had 4. Again, I don't think they're all here in the same box. And I thought they almost look like feet to something, but let's see, the bottom, all it says is Gatco solid brass on that one. But in that same box were these little wicks. So I think it's actually to burn something. So not all of them have wicks, but I do think I found enough lids to match. So I can't remember, there's 3 or 4 of those guys, but I was happy about that. And then insulators would go on this. So you screw those on, the clear ones, the blue ones, and then this would go on a fence post or your barn, and you can just do it onto a wall or onto a board and put an insulator up there. Those wood ones are, well, and the metal ones are hard to find. And then this, if it's my memory is correct, well, it's not necessarily the right shape, but you would scrape down wood with this. I have had ones that you can make cut a dough bowl out with before, but I don't think that that's it, because I'm thinking that wouldn't curve in enough. This is an old apple peeler, and I just thought it would be fun. You could clamp it down on your open shelving and, you know, just have it there as a conversation piece. Definitely unique. Jennifer definitely likes rulers, and there were a lot of old ones. This one says Blue Jay on it. Oh, look at this cutie. Cutie little pulley. And oh, this says it's a stirrup. I've never seen a stirrup like this. Almost looks like the little thing that a bird would hang on, but it does have some leather there on the bottom. I got these little bunny salt and pepper shakers or lamps. So this one, because I don't like the white as well during the day, but at night the white with the light coming through looks really good. I don't really like amber because, you know, it's not, brown is not as pretty as the other colors, but I love the base. So this would be great with a cloche, and then this section I can piece out as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick the amber in the truck as well. 24 days of Christmas projects. I got this ceiling tin. It's actually 2 that are hooked together. They have not been cut, so it's probably what, 4 foot by 2 foot, because most of the time they're 2 foot by 2 foot squares. The bottom here is really rusty, crusty, soft, because it's so thin, but I'm wanting to use it for a project, so it doesn't matter. And then when I got those, I'm like, oh, well, probably some people are gonna want a ceiling tin after I use it. And I got these awesome ones. So I got 7 of these. They're all, I'm just guessing because that's what it is most of the time, 2 foot by 2 foot. They all have chippy paint on them. But these are great to just hang on the wall. You can put a wreath here. You can do a picture. Just leave it as is. Layer it with some empty frames on a mantle. It's gorgeous. So I got 7 of those. Then this horn, I don't know if it would have been mounted to a car because it has this little bracket on it of globes. This one actually has the stand. I don't care about the age. I don't look and see what countries are on it. You know what I care about? The color, the character, the patina on it. And this one, like it. This one, I got on a different day from somebody. And I think this one obviously doesn't have a stand, but I don't know if you've seen it. I haven't tried to take it apart yet, but you can take these apart and then you get a little light kit and you put in there and then you can make a light. Or I could glue this onto half of it, glue it onto like a brass candlestick, and then you have a little bowl. So there's lots of fun repurpose things you can do with the globe. There are 2 of these clamps and they're super unique. Just says low and vulcanizer. 5-minute vulcanizer. I don't know what that even means, but the clamps are cute. Well, this little mouse, you can, I think he's technically a receipt holder, but I think a receipt would just drown him, so I would not do that. Tons and tons and tons and tons of hay hooks. So we got a red one. This one is Landers, I think. It's really hard to read. A Lander scale. Again, so I think somebody painted it and then they didn't paint over the numbers. Interesting. And then this planer, I grabbed it because a lot of times it's missing the knob, it's missing the handle. I like the red, especially for Christmas, Valentine's coming up. I am not sure what it is. I think it's some kind of churn because you've got your crank over here. There is a spout wherever, somewhere, okay? And then the lid has a little like cork on it, so not sure about that. But check out that blade. That is awesome. So that's why I'm thinking it's to churn something. Then we have a wood toolbox or case, and it's got a little divider in it. I don't remember what the paper says. That would probably tell you what had been in it. Something operating directions, sander. It says stuff about sandpaper. So there is a chain on the lid, which makes it nice because then the lid's not just gonna fall all the way back and open. I mean, this is a child size. How flippin' cute is that little hat? It is a bee coal straws. And then there was another one, cute little kid's hat. To kind of go with the lights in my truck, I grabbed these vases with the idea that I could turn them over, or I could take the little stake off of the solar light and set that here. And I think that would look gorgeous with the sun shining through it and with the solar light. So I got a large blue, a smaller blue, and a red. This inks box, it says something black, coal black, K-O-A-L maybe, I don't know. It only has writing on the one side. Oh, I guess it has it on the other side. It's just very hard to see, but it doesn't have it on the long end. And then I studied these things, and then after the fact, I see that this one is chipped. Can really tell it more on the back because the red paint is missing. But these are like little planters. They have the original sticker on them, although I cannot read what it says. Woolworth Company, FW Woolworth Company. But I still really liked corn wagon, grain wagon. Great for farmers, but also just fun to put packages in. And then I think this is a putz house or little barn. It looks like it's had a tornado go through or something, but maybe I can add something to make that a little bit better. Or it had a light in there someone cut out. I'm not really sure. There were a ton of these tobacco tins, and like that one has one of them had like plastic discs in it. This one has little wooden discs, like almost like bingo markers. This one's got something in it. I didn't even look. I was just buying it for the tin. Cute little copper vase. Cute brass vase. Probably had a lid on it at one point. I got some Chug Ike boxes. These are marked Fort Dodge, Iowa. They obviously don't have the original things in them, I don't think, because the box is the same and the items inside are different. This is for one of my mystery junk box girls. It's a chest of crayons. She would really like that ink box. Things that are art, and she does a lot of three-dimensional art. She has pretty much done my mystery junk box since I started, and so I love shopping for her, and I always get her extra stuff because I know what she likes. We have a butter churn, just the crank part. I do have one jar, but I do not think it's tall enough for that one. I got another rotary beater. This one is newer, but I loved it because it has the chippy green handle on it. This masher has a great shape. Got a cowbell. This one obviously is not original because that is a bolt in there to be the ringer. Somebody was on the hunt for some hair cutters, and I'm sure I got them too late. She needed them for a shadow box, I think this weekend, so I messed up on that. I was looking, I just couldn't find any. We have a Yale Lock. I got a ton of locks this time, so that one is something. This one says US on one side and auto on the other. Those two are hooked together. No key, which is fun. I don't think it says anything. We're all inside this little refrigerator box, or I'm guessing what it is. This says a loaf pan, but it's a blue trim on the white enamel. It is a smaller one, and it needs the string reattached. A scale. Some red and black, go big red. Two little scoops that were just too cute. Now, I probably got them too late to put little trees on them, but you can always, if they don't sell before next year, they're still cute. But you can do like a pumpkin stacked on it. I'm trying to think what I've done for spring. I might not have any idea for spring. Cute little green truck. I have no idea the age, but it is actually a candle. And I thought it was in great condition. It's crazy heavy. Another beaker. Grabbed a ladle. Grabbed this little baby gourd. You can have them like this and put a picture or postcard in it to display. So these are for 25 days of Christmas projects. I got them, this one I got because those beads kind of look like buttons. So I thought maybe I would use those instead of buttons. And then snowmen with these big like pearly things. So we'll see how they turn out. But I had seen something on Pinterest. I saved a lot of things. Ideas when I see something cute from Pinterest for Christmas projects, and then I just try and look for the things that I would need to do those projects. I'm guessing it is bent to all get out, but I didn't even check. Well, it is broken too. I'm hoping, because people put these in their attic and stuff, you know, and then they get hot, but I'm hoping I can maybe warm it up somehow and get it to straighten out. I mean, look how big that candle is. Oh, and there's even a little snowman there at the bottom. So I don't know. I got myself a project. I mean, how cute is that? And we've had cats that you could totally carry like that, and they were happy. Got some Black Sambo book pages, not complete, but so cute here. He gives his little blue trousers to the tiger so the tiger doesn't eat him. This pair is super cute. Little Dutch. It's Holland America line. So a little, I don't know if that's a cruise ship because it has their menu. I just thought that was so cute. These were obviously in a notebook at some point, but these stencils with, you've got the tractor and the house. This one has a pig, a cow, and sheep. This one has a barn and a horse. And a couple of these pages have just been torn out of the book. You can see the jaggedness, but I loved the print. Botanicals always seem to do well. And then there's some of these that are, I don't know if they're from a different book. No, I think somebody just cut it because as I look at it, it's a bad cut job. But you could frame these or hang them up with some clothespins on a clothesline. So I grabbed a few of those. Got some pinup girls. I didn't get into it, but it says it's 1948 Esquire calendar complete. And you can kind of see that there's some pages, you know, different pages there. So I'm thinking that there's at least more than one calendar page in there. This I got to try out on the truck as well, because I never, I only did the one side, the side closest to the road, so I'd like to have stuff on the side to the house. Same thing with this one. I thought I would just turn it over. It looks like an ornament. This must be Mikasa because it is crazy heavy, but I could get it cheap, so I don't feel bad about setting it outside in the elements. We have a stirrup, quite a few horse tack things. This is something with a horse, sleigh, carriage. So this one is crazy long. Got some cow kickers, an ice hook, and then I can't remember what these rings are. Again, it's something with horse tack. But this one I thought was neat because these are literally all on the same little clip here. It almost looks like a saddle clip. But I think those would be fun to do something with, and they sound nice. We've got another ice hook, or hay hook. Alice, you're probably gonna like this. Look at that fish hook. Isn't that awesome? And then this scale is a chatillon tack piece. And then I don't know exactly if this was a drawer. There's no like spot where there would have been a pull. There's no old advertising, but I think it would be great just for display. You could put a little figurine in here because it's kind of, you know, got legs on that side, but you could use it as a drawer, put some hardware on it, stand it up like that, or hang it on the wall like that. I got all of these books because they were little. So we've got a Poe's Prose Tales, Pope's Iliad, Story Classics, Sermon, Seedlings, got Macbeth, Burke's Speech on Consolation with the America. But again, I got them because they're petite. Okay, here is the mother load of locks. This, some kind of tool. So I got lots of locks. I don't know, this is some kind of game board, but it's got dogs and an Indian, kind of a weird combination, seems like to me. Wahoo. These are great for your game rooms, kid room, add a pop of color. And I got another beer box, and this one is Miller. And this one, obviously, because I'm holding it like this, it does not have bottles in it.